What is up, you guys? I'm gonna start doing this every Sunday. Don't know what it's called yet, but for right now, we'll call it Sunday with Peter. No, that's a stupid name. How about Sunday Stories? Or maybe Stone Stories, or I don't know, but every Sunday I'm gonna put one of these up. And this is just me talking to you guys about what's going on in my life, kind of like, not really my podcast that I have, The Camera Adds 10 Pounds, but just like me being real, kind of recapping my week really quick. Be really short. This is Sunday, October fucking 25th. Crazy story, I'm actually in Houston right now because my flight to Oklahoma City was canceled because of weather. I think in Denver or something, where I was supposed to have a layover. So I'm in Houston and I was freaking out because I didn't think I'd be able to make it back here in time to see the Dodger game. But I did see the Dodger game and they fucking won. They won game 5, so they're gonna push a game 6, and that means I'm gonna get to go to the fucking World Series on Tuesday with the possibility of the Dodgers clinching it. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys, it's gonna make me really emotional. I might get emotional right now. I didn't think I'd be, I never lost hope in anything, but you know, we gotta be honest that it seemed for a while that there was no hope because of COVID and because of all the shutdowns and because of everything. And I can just remember being on the farm. If you guys know me or know my story or whatever, you know, I went to Oklahoma back in May because LA was just fucking shut down. I was out of work. I didn't know what to do. So I just went to Oklahoma where my girlfriend's got a farm. And I'd sit there and I remember that there's a few days when this happened, but I remember one of the days I'm just sitting there and I'm laying hay out on the fucking farm and I'm listening to the podcast that Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser have, and it's just making me cry. I'm bawling my eyes out because we had no baseball at that point. We had no idea when baseball was. We were all out of work. People are dying. The world is fucked. You know, there's riots in LA. People are burning down the fucking city, and it just seemed like the fucking world was ending, and it seemed like my world was ending. And then then for them to bring back baseball and for me to be able to fucking have the opportunity to go to some of these playoff games and to know that I have a chance to fucking be there finally when the Dodgers win the fucking World Series for the first time in 32 years, and I'm gonna get to fucking be there, like, it's just so emotional for me. And you know, I had a rough week. My dad passed away last week, which is a whole other thing that I haven't even really, I talked about it I shared it on my social media. My father passed away. For those of you guys that know or don't know, my dad passed away on Sunday, last Sunday, October 18th. I found out as I was driving back from Minnesota, and can't do any services obviously because of COVID. So we're gonna just cremate him and have a service to commemorate him when we can have gatherings again. I got to perform in Tucson this past weekend at Laughs Comedy Club, which is a great fucking club. I had such a good time. They're doing, you know, just like all the other clubs that I've worked the last few weeks, they're doing social distancing and whatever as well. So it wasn't full capacity, but just to be able to, after all the shit that we've lost and all the work that I lost, like the whole tour that I had planned that got canceled, and just after all this shit, for me getting to go back to doing comedy, you know, a few days after my dad died, and for me to get to go to the World Series, and now I get to go again. I went to game 1 on Tuesday, and now I'm gonna get to fucking go to game 6. And there's just so much emotions, you guys, and this is just me being real. I always had hope that things would start to turn around, and I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like, COVID's still, you know, cases are spiking, and they're afraid that they're gonna lock stuff back down again, and I'm still out in Oklahoma City for right now because there's no point in me going back to LA. But it's just, there's just so much uncertainty. So for us to have, you know, the Lakers winning the championship a couple weeks ago, and now for maybe the Dodgers to win the championship, at least for the people in LA, I think it means a lot, you know? And I never gave up. I would watch all the games, during the summertime, even though I was 2 hours ahead and I would have to stay up late. I was still writing comedy. I always knew that I'd be able to get back on stage at some point. So I don't really know what the message of this fucking vlog is, other than I'm just grateful that I've got to experience some cool shit this is honestly, these last few weeks have been fucking great. Like, it's almost like there's a pandemic, but it's almost like this fucking, everything happens for a reason, cliche, like, I don't know, man. If I could send a message to you guys, it's just to keep your fucking hope up, keep your spirits up. If you know me, I'm always working out, eating right, trying to take care of my body, because if my body's taken care of, I feel like my mind's taken care of. I'm reading a lot, meditating, fucking working out a ton, eating really well, because feeding your body helps you with your mind too. If you eat like shit, you feel like shit, but if you eat good food, you feel good. It's just like a car. If you have a car, you're gonna put good fuel into your car if you want it to perform, or you're not gonna put good fuel and your car's not gonna perform, or you're not gonna put oil in and your car's gonna get fucked up. Same thing with your body. You gotta fuel your body, take care of it, and that helps you build, your body, but also helps you build your mind. And it's easy for you. It's not easy. It's not easy. Like, I'm still dealing with this whole dynamic of my dad dying and everything. But I think that if I didn't take care of myself and didn't have the mental capacity, the mental strength to be able to push through and persevere at times, like now, who knows where I could be. I'm someone that you guys know, I've been through a lot of shit, man. My mom died, my dad went to prison, I fucking had my heart broken by what I thought was the love of my life, I fucking got evicted, I've gotten my car repossessed. Like, I've been through some fucking shit, and I keep fucking fighting, and you can fucking fight too. I lost everything this summer. I mean, not everything, but like, I lost work, and I didn't know what to do, so I fucking strapped on my boots, went to fucking work on a farm, went to work on a weed farm for a little bit, went to work on a fucking watermelon farm to help with I did all kinds of shit, and I kept my fucking mind right. So my point is, no matter how hard shit gets, you guys, if I could fucking stay strong through all this, you guys can too. And there's light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know when that tunnel is going to end, and we're going to get to the end of that tunnel. But if you keep your spirits up, make the most out of now. People like always tell me, you look like you're having so much fun in Oklahoma. I'm like, I'm not fucking having fun. Working on a farm fucking sucks. But I'm just trying to make the most out of the situation, because to sit there and feel sorry for myself and be a little bitch, and cry about it, it's not going to solve anything. I got to stay here. I don't have a huge following, but I know that I have people that look to me for inspiration and whatever, and I look to myself. Like, I want to inspire myself. I like looking up to other people too, but I like to look at within myself and be like, come on, man, you can fucking do this. So that's what I don't know what it's going to become of these Sunday, whatever we end up calling this, but this is the first one. That's the message for today. Just fucking stay strong. Good things can happen if you let them and you put your mind to them. And you guys are awesome. Thanks for listening and watching. And follow me if you're not following me on all the socials, and download my podcast and all that stuff. But I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna do these every Sunday, and I'll talk about whatever fucking is on my mind that Sunday. All right? Peace out, you